Alright, let's dive deep into the latest buzz surrounding the Golden State Warriors. They secured a new centerpiece to their lineup. But wait, isn't he just 6 feet 10 inches? Sure, he might not be the traditional protective giant or have that explosive athleticism, but there's more to him. This guy makes flawless shots and boasts a three-point game. A tone reminiscent of its synergy with CP3, don't you think? You've been waiting anxiously for a new center on the Warriors, and the anticipation was real. Golden State seems to have zeroed in on its coveted gem, the elusive big man sharpshooter. The real puzzle? Is he the legend in the making, or is it all just smoke and mirrors? Rumor has it that the Warriors didn't hesitate for a moment when free agency kicked in. Their eyes were on Dario Saric, and they came up with a veteran minimum offer for him to bolster Dub's reserve lineup, lending some support to Kevin Looney. Saric's camp, on the other hand, was divided. The hesitation? In part because they were evaluating the whole free agency landscape, with Lillard's move to Miami being a significant deciding factor. Given that the situation continues to change, Miami may have to look elsewhere for a big man with a penchant for stretching the floor. So what exactly drew Saric to the Bay Area? And why was the Golden State so interested in arresting him? Let's back up a little. Saric made his NBA debut in 2016, although he was drafted by the Orlando Magic as the 12th pick in 2014. The names that preceded him in the draft were quite intriguing. Although he was drafted ahead of the likes of Zach LaVine, 13th, and Nikola Jokic, 41st, players like Noah Vonleh, 9th, and Elfrid Payton, 10th, were drafted ahead of him. For those scratching their heads, here's the rub: after the 2014 draft, Saric's rights were quickly traded to the 76ers, setting up a trade for Elfrid Payton. In a surprising turn of events leading up to the draft, Saric has committed to a Turkish squad in the prestigious EuroLeague. Even after being called up, Saric opted to stay in Europe to continue his spell that year. Coincidentally, it was the same year that the Golden State Warriors won their inaugural modern-era NBA title. 2 years after his draft, October 2016 marked the moment when Dario Saric first walked onto the court representing the 76ers. This naturally raises the question: what monumental feats has Saric achieved between his starting appearance for the Sixers and the time he signed a minimum one-year veteran contract with the Warriors? What did the Golden State see in him? And how does that decision improve the Warriors' quest for another championship this season? Let's delve into this intriguing journey. Gratitude is in order. While several franchises had their eyes on Saric, it was evident that most were unwilling to go beyond the veteran's minimum. After a week of anticipation, Saric and his management decided to take a gamble on Golden State. Regardless of their recent second-round playoff exit, the Warriors remain an attractive option for many players looking for a transformative career change. Led by the incomparable Steph Curry, the Warriors' selfless approach to basketball presents an exhilarating opportunity. Players not only participate in a captivating style of play, but also have the chance to shine on the global platform alongside one of basketball's greatest legends. It's safe to say that the slight delay in Saric's decision was well worth the wait. Joining the Warriors is an enticing prospect for any player. For Saric, after spending 2 rigorous seasons in Philadelphia, playing alongside talent like Joel Embiid and navigating the unpredictable dynamic with Ben Simmons, this move should be refreshing. During his tenure there, Saric's stats were commendable. He averaged 13.5 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 2.4 assists, while his shooting accuracy was 43% overall and 35% from beyond the arc. Remarkably, these numbers were recorded because he played an average of 30 minutes each game. Quite impressive for someone who was essentially a key player in his early NBA seasons. The Sixers, anticipating a potential championship run, identified a golden opportunity. Who can be the watershed? None other than Miami Heat dynamo Jimmy Butler, affectionately known as Jimmy Buckets or simply JB. Eager to clinch the championship and disenchanted with the perceived lack of professionalism from his Minnesota teammates, Butler was on the lookout. The Timberwolves' decision to double down and extend Andrew Wiggins only cemented Butler's decision to leave. This plot twist caused Saric to prep for the Timberwolves for a single season. Interestingly, he played alongside Andrew Wiggins, who would later become his teammate at Golden State. Subsequent chapters in Saric's career took him to the Phoenix Suns. Here, he shared the court for 3 seasons with none other than Chris Paul, another future Warrior. It appears that Saric's path was intertwined with that of the Warriors long before his eventual signing. Chris Paul, in particular, was a significant advocate of Saric's inclusion in the Warriors. Interestingly, this defense began before Paul even wore the Warriors jersey. While his time at Phoenix saw Saric's scoring metrics dip, playing only about 2/3 of his usual minutes, leading to a commensurate reduction in points, it wasn't just down to performance. Saric has struggled with multiple leg injuries in 2021, hampering his ability to showcase his full prowess. However, his commendable performance during the 2020 bubble run, where the Suns boast an impressive 8-0 record, coupled with his significant role as 6th man that year, has re-established his value. Recognizing his potential and contributions, the Phoenix Suns have offered him a 3-year deal starting in 2020. At one point, he was a regular in the first team, but eventually relinquished that spot to Cameron Johnson, who was subsequently traded. Remarkably, even with reduced playing time, scoring around 20 minutes per game, he averaged 9 points, 4.8 boards, and 1.6 dimes. His shooting efficiency was evident, with 45% shooting accuracy and a commendable 36% from beyond the arc. During his brief stint with the Timberwolves, he was named in a starting position in nearly half of his games and put up commendable stats. With a not-so-large roster in OKC the following year, their numbers increased. The hallmark of his game is his shooting ability, amplified when paired with Saric on the wings. The addition has potential benefits for Kuminga, possibly moving him into a forward role supporting Draymond Green. Such a move could bolster the team's shooting and athleticism, especially with Chris Paul's guidance of Kuminga. While the Warriors' strategy of introducing a stretch 5 is notable, Saric's limited shot blocking ability and comfort in a forward position indicate an ongoing search for a true shot blocking center. Last season's lineup strategy could be repeated, leaving a vacancy open and creating uncertainty over the next signing. As the Warriors continue to build their roster, they're less likely to focus on guards and more on versatile players for small or forward roles, especially with the likely departure of Iggy. They need strong reinforcements for Draymond and Kuminga, with the latter possibly playing a key role next season. The addition of Saric made the team's strengths and areas for improvement more evident. While traditionally favoring guards for two-way contracts, rising stars like Reggie Perry could change that trend, though his height could be a concern for team requirements. Fan feedback is valuable, and opinions on who might be the best fit for the Warriors' frontcourt are welcome. Your support, including video likes and subscriptions, play a crucial role in the development of this content. See you later.